DrPierceJHoward, The Owner's Manual for the Brain, the ultimate guide to peak mental performance at all ages. Embark on an enlightening exploration of the human brain with The Owner's Manual for the Brain, a comprehensive guide that uncovers the science behind peak mental performance. Get insider knowledge on practical applications drawn from mind-brain research, strategies to enhance intelligence, factors influencing creativity, and methods to heighten mental acuity at any age. This captivating summary navigates you through essential tips for a healthier mind, from understanding neural networks to the importance of a balanced diet and exercise. Dive into the mesmerizing world of cognitive sciences and reveal mind-expanding secrets that could revolutionize your mental health.
Optimize your mental functioning. This book summary explores the practical applications derived from cognitive science that helps in optimizing mental functioning, brain power, and overall health. The summary delves into various topics such as memory, creativity, intelligence, mood, sleep, aging, and many more, providing valuable tips on how to enhance or maintain mental acuity in general well-being. Cognitive science is an interdisciplinary study of how the brain works and has resulted in many practical applications that can be implemented to improve mental functioning, brain power, and overall health. This book summary provides an overview of some of the key insights and recommendations from cognitive science to help readers optimize their mental abilities. The brain contains around 23 billion neurons, and learning creates neural networks that optimize brain power. Hence, it is essential to continue to learn throughout your lifetime to improve mental acuity. The summary explores other valuable recommendations derived from the latest mind-brain research findings, such as breastfeeding, which can help children register 3 to 5 IQ points higher on average. The book summary also highlights the heritability of intelligence and how environmental effects and chance account for the rest. Recognizing giftedness and the biology of the creative personality are other important topics discussed in the summary. It suggests that creativity is the result of the level of certain brain chemicals such as dopamine. Additionally, avoiding high glycemic carbohydrates and fats in one's diet can spur creative episodes. The book also highlights the importance of maintaining self-control, particularly in children, as they are more emotional and tend to take greater risks. The role of diet, appetite control, metabolism, and sleep in enhancing brain function is also elaborated in the book summary. Eating breakfast, having light snacks before bedtime, controlling appetite, and taking brief naps have proven to enhance mental performance. Furthermore, taking vitamins at meal times and minerals between meals is recommended, while minimizing consumption of coffee, tea, or caffeinated sodas. The summary discusses various strategies for remembering key information and emphasizes that mere exposure to information is not enough for learning. To convert information from short-term to long-term memory, the book highlights the importance of organizing the information in a unique manner, such as creating visual reminders of the data. The summary also addresses issues such as speed reading, writer's block, and empowerment, amongst others. It suggests that people should take a break after an hour of studying and do something unrelated to learning. This way, the mind can absorb what has been learned. To fight writer's block, listing and sequencing all the information one intends to include in their writing helps one to get focused. Additionally, the book summary outlines the Pygmalion effect, which is the concept that one's expectations color their performance and what they can achieve. Thinking positively is thus important in attaining one's goals. The summary concludes with insights into the aging brain, highlighting the importance of taking care of oneself to maintain brain power and general well-being. In conclusion, this book summary provides valuable insights and practical applications derived from cognitive science that can help optimize mental functioning and general well-being. The summary covers essential topics such as memory, creativity, intelligence, mood, sleep, and aging and provides valuable tips for enhancing or maintaining mental acuity in a holistic manner. The confidence gap. The confidence gap highlights how women's self-doubt persists in society despite great strides towards gender equality. Research shows that success is more correlated with confidence than competence. Women often have less confidence than men, even those who are successful in areas like basketball. The book explores the confidence gap across different professions, income levels, and generations, showing how it affects women in many ways. Different women, including United States Secretary of Labor Elaine Chao and Officer Michaela Bellotta, showcase this gap by sharing their experiences. The book dives into methods that women use to build confidence and overcome self-doubt. By acknowledging and addressing this confidence gap, women can achieve a more equitable society. The confidence gap. Half of women doubt their abilities compared to a third of men. This extends to negotiations, where men ask for higher salaries compared to women. Women also anticipate earning less than men in the future despite having similar qualifications. Cameron Anderson's study showed that confidence affects how people behave and interact with others. Interestingly, people with higher social status are more likely to misidentify real and made-up events. The pursuit of perfection is the most detrimental to confidence. Confidence, rather than competence, plays a significant role in promotions. Students who believed in themselves were more likely to be promoted despite making mistakes. Confidence is not equivalent to feeling good about oneself. The genetics of confidence. Neuropsychologist Steve Suomi's 40 years of research on personality traits in rhesus monkeys reveals that the serotonin transporter gene, SLC6A4, which affects mood and behavior, also affects confidence. Those with longer strands of SLC6A4 demonstrate more social behavior, willingness to take risks, and leadership traits. Genetic research into confidence is in its infancy, but studies show that self-perceived ability is a significant predictor of achievement. Confidence also involves cognitive function and can be built by failing and being nurtured in the right environment. Children who may be more sensitive to their environment should be viewed as orchids who can excel beyond their sturdier counterparts with the right nurturing. The confidence gap. The book highlights the disparity between the education of boys and girls, as schools tend to favor the former's risk-taking behavior over the latter's studiousness. Girls' low self-esteem is a major factor that leads them to quit athletic activities faster than boys, depriving them of the confidence-boosting benefits of sports. The book also examines how the working world rewards assertiveness in men but punishes it in women, creating what psychologists call the stereotype threat. The confidence gap between genders remains pervasive and must be addressed. The cost of likability. Women's quest for likability can cost them $5,000 in their first 5 years of work after college, resulting in a widening pay gap between young men and women. Women's tendency to overthink situations affects both their professional and personal lives, causing them to hesitate in negotiating better salaries. However, breaking out of the likability trap can help women advance in the workplace and close the gender pay gap. Raising confident and empowered children. Other cultures encourage independence and risk-taking in parenting, whereas the self-esteem movement has cultivated a fear of failure in American children. Confidence can be built by gradually exposing children to risk and discussing successes and failures. Gender should not determine the characteristics necessary for building confidence. Parents can empower their daughters by actively steering them towards math and science and offering moderate, specific praise while not hiding from their own mistakes. The idea of what it means to be a confident and empowered individual does not vary by gender. However, across cultures, the approach to parenting varies significantly. In some countries, parents encourage independence and risk-taking, which can ultimately foster confidence in their children. On the other hand, the self-esteem movement, which has been popular in the U.S. for the past 2 decades, has helped cultivate a fear of failure in American children. Parents have conditioned their children to believe that they can do anything, yet perceive failure as an unacceptable outcome. This perspective can be problematic when the reality of life sets in, and children are subsequently ill-prepared for the challenges that lie ahead. The key to building confidence in children is gradually and safely exposing them to risk. Through small steps, parents can teach their children to discuss failures and learn from their experiences. Girls, in particular, should not be limited in their abilities to master subjects like math and science. Parents have an essential role to play by actively steering their daughters toward these subjects, since children learn more from example than from being told. Parents should also be careful not to reward good girl behavior, as this can lead to low self-confidence and external approval seeking. Instead, moderate and specific praise can foster a healthy self-esteem. Lastly, parents should not hide from their mistakes. Laughing at them and discussing how one can learn from mistakes is a great way to build confidence and independence into young children. Boost your confidence. Learn how to boost your confidence by failing fast, stepping out of your comfort zone, and reframing negative thoughts. The author suggests not overthinking situations and realizing that most people are too focused on their own drama to worry about what you do. Writing down and reframing negative thoughts can also be helpful. The author also recommends building confidence by meditating, being grateful, breaking larger tasks down into smaller ones, getting more sleep, exercising, socializing, and taking power positions at work. Finally, the author emphasizes the importance of being authentic and true to yourself. These strategies can help you overcome self-doubt and become more self-assured in your personal and professional life.
Having uncovered the secrets of the owner's manual for the brain, you are now better equipped to optimize your mental functioning and brain health. Gain better understanding of your brain's neural networks, the significance of a balanced diet, and the benefits of exercise from cognitive science's astounding findings. Revel in expert advice on motivation, emotional regulation, memory, decision-making, and aging. Learn to appreciate the intricate factors that contribute to your overall mental health, well-being, and performance. Take the reins and empower yourself with the unparalleled wisdom this summary has provided, and begin your journey towards a healthier, sharper mind.